Hi, everyone, and welcome to our Evolve Monday morning training. In Evolve training, we talk about the foundational training. This is really how we do the business of network marketing. Of course, our product is our patented wearable light technology from David Schmidt and life-changing technology. But today we actually learn how to do the business behind our technology. And of course, our model is that of a network marketing company. So I will teach you the skills of a professional network marketer, or possibly the foundation, so to speak. So let's go ahead and get started right now. Of course, as with all business, you need to get your office set up. Of course, when you start a business, there are certain types of materials that you need to get an office started. So let's go ahead and tell you what you need to set up your office. And the very first thing you're going to need is go over to Staples and buy yourself a notebook. How many people here have a notebook? Maybe some of you that have been on training before have a notebook. And so, of course, with your notebook, we're going to take notes today. So go ahead, $2 at Staples. The next material that you're going to need to buy is a second one of these, maybe a different color. And this is called your list book, because network marketers, what do? We make lists, we work lists doing scripts, and we invite everyone on our list to plug into something that we're doing to share the technology. So we'll explain that in a minute as well, but everybody wants to have a list book. Who has a list book here? Let me see the list books. Some of the folks that have been here a while, I want you to show the new folks that we got that, okay? All right, the third tool that you're gonna need is your calendar book. Because in this business, we're always booking the next appointment. We're always booking the next appointment, watering somebody with the next thing that we have. In fact, in network marketing, they say, when you water someone 1 to 4 times, you close them at 10%. On the 5th watering, you close them at 80%. So as a professional network marketer, I'm just sending something many times to different people, and I'm not attached to the outcome. I'm putting the energy out, and the outcome always comes back. It always comes back. So just remember, put it out without attachment, knowing that the right people will come back to you, either for the product and the business. So there's your calendar book. The next thing that you're going to want to get is a business bag. It's just a black bag like this. And inside your business bag is these mini presentations. And so these are awesome, because no matter where you are, you can give a patch in these, or you can actually present to someone. This is actually the envelope that tells how our technology works. And inside, there is these little cards that also explain the technology, show some pictures, and even, yes, you can take an order. So these are called our mini presentations. And you have it in your little bag. And in addition, inside, I always have a couple sleeves, my X39, or that was my Eon, my X39 sleeve. And I'll give you a little story about that. Some of you know that before I left to Oregon to see my family last week, I had an appointment at my urgent care doctor down the street. I had a patch on, and he saw that. And he said, "What do you have? I'd like to try that. I have the worst knees." I explained what our patch does, this patented wearable technology, and how the GHK copper peptide activates your stem cells for repair. He said he wanted some. So what do you think I did? I had a couple of these bags at home, and I put some samples in here, and I gave him and his front desk girl a presentation. I went over there, I patched them all, I handed this to them, and then, of course, I'm going to follow up and invite and move to the next step. So these are very handy to have. We call these our business bags. As well as your business bag, you want to have a business card. I have my cards everywhere I go. I hand a card out and I take a number to add to my list. I hand a card out and I take a number. Some of you may be, well, where do you do that? Well, I always am ready to do business. In my purse, what do you think is in there? I filled it up. So when I went to Oregon, I had plenty of business cards. And then, of course, I always have, let's see if I'm as good as I say, I always have some X39, some Ian, and some Ice Wave with me so I can patch. And I always have a few little plastic bags with me. So no matter where I go, I'm ready to patch and build a business, no matter where I'm at. So my business bag, my business card, a couple little plastics, and I'm good to go. Oh, the last thing you need to go buy at Staples is a clipboard. Yes, you can get one for $1 or 3 for $5 or whatever. This is your follow-up clipboard because the same information that you have in your business bag, you ready for this? You can also print out. I call this having small, medium, and large. What do you mean? These are my small. This is my medium. Yep. Some of you that are doing some shows also have some of them in large, right? Same thing, just different sizes. And I'll show you where you can get all these. Now, why do you think you have a follow-up clipboard? Because I'm a firm believer in scripts. I make tools that I can read and that you can read. Because you know what? I realized that our business, somebody asked me the other day what our business is. And yes, we have our amazing technology. And yes, we're a network marketing company. But my father, who was a teacher for 50 years, he asked me, well, what is it that you really do, Marci? And I said, Dad, you know what? I'm a teacher just like you. I teach. And how do I teach? I teach by teaching us all to read scripts, because how could we all know what all of this is without reading? Because there's a lot. So what do I say? I just say, well, I'm not really sure, but let's read it together. So I called this clipboard the Naomi because some of you heard the story. Naomi, I had her do a clipboard. She bought all her materials. She started inviting to the patching party and the Dr. Stacy call. She started doing some gifting. And guess what happened from all that energy without attachment out? A whole bunch of people wanted to know what this was. And her friend Jerry said, Naomi, we need to do a Zoom. I have 5 people that need to know what this is. And Naomi said, well, I just started. I don't know. And then she saw her clipboard. And she said, wait, I can just read it to you guys. And she did. She read it. And at the end, on her clipboard are order forms. And I'll show you how to do this in a minute. But she just took an order from everybody on the Zoom, right? Because it was on her clipboard. So make sure you print out 10 order forms, because I always say, whatever you have the most of, like order forms, means that you'll take more orders, right? So that is the follow-up clipboard. So now that you know what the tools are, let me show you where you get them. So this site is our business site. It's called start333biz.com. Start333biz.com. And when you go to the business site, you first want to make sure you sign up for everything, because you know what? A team that communicates together stays together. So you would put your name, your cell, your email, and that you want to subscribe. And then you will have everything that is Evolve. Okay. Now, you also will want to, this is the system. And you may say, well, what's that mean? Well, I will come back and train you on the system just as soon as I show you where to get all your tools, okay? But you click on the system, so you may want to write this down. Since there's just one of me today, you guys are going to have to write down versus me in chat all the time. The website is start333biz.com. That's our business site. If you want to get into the system, you need to know our username and passcode. So write this down in your notes. If you don't have a notebook, no problem. Have a piece of paper and a pen until you get your notebook. So the username is start333biz, The passcode is 333biz. And once you get in, you're going to see that inside, you're going to go look at our tools, okay? Our tools. And inside the tools, this is where you would go get your business bag. You just click here and you can order this. And you order this from Jan Rand. And it's $15 and you can get up to 2 bags in order. you can get up to 2 bags in order, and you just email Jan J. Rand at gmail.com, and you can order those bags. Those are those mini presentations I was talking about. Okay, and I'll put that in chat right here for everybody. There it is. Okay. You can also go order business cards. You can also go order business cards. Where do you think you order business cards? Well, you order business cards right here by business cards. And you just click here, and there is our business cards right there that you can order. You can order option 1 to option 4, and you order those through Sally. You order those through Sally, and you can call or email her. Yes, we are working on some new tools that are compliant. Those will be all up by this Wednesday, I believe. I don't know, some of you might have been seeing, we've been working on those. So these will be there for now, but until we get all the materials, I like to say we don't stop our business, we just keep upgrading, yes? So then we get that. And then you may ask yourself, well, so far, what's everything that we needed? Well, there's your supply list right here, right? I told you everything you needed: a list book, a notebook, a calendar book, business cards, a business bag, and a follow-up clipboard. So far, you buy the list book, the notebook, and calendar book, and the clipboard at Staples. And then the business cards and business bags, I showed you where to buy them. So if you forget what it is that you're supposed to buy, let me put that into chat as well. Did I put the business cards in chat yet? I'll put the, oh, I did put the business cards in chat, didn't I? The business cards I did. Okay, great. So there's that. So now, what is it that you would need to do for that follow-up clipboard? You got a clipboard. How are you going to fill that? Well, you go right over here to the Evolve clipboard, right here, to the Evolve clipboard. And here's where you would print everything. Some of you might have seen we have a new sharing envelope that we've just moved to that is more compliant now, and you guys can take a look at that. You guys may want to reprint it because we got another envelope now, and you can print that off. The GHK flyer, this is brand new as well. You may want to print that off. This is a brand new piece of material that explains how GHK copper peptide works. You may want to print that out for your clipboard. And as you can see, all you do is read these materials. Someone may say, well, what does GHK copper peptide do? And you say, well, let me read it. And they may say, well, what does X39 do? And you say, well, it's a patented wearable light technology. And you read what it's made out of, and then you can read the patent. Reading the patent and also reading the script of GHK copper peptide does a pretty good job of explaining what this product does. Okay, just read. What to expect. We've redone what to expect. You may want to print out the new copy of what to expect. Yeah, everything's redesigned and it looks pretty darn good. I would agree. We also redesigned our before and after tracker. And this looks pretty darn good as well. Once again, you just print it off. And you can see the pictures are, we got the pictures a little bigger. And then we have the tracker where you can track progress on the back. Okay. Also, we have 2 flyers. We have the All Products Flyer US. As you know, we have some new rules in the US that we need to be a little more compliant, or a little more, what's the word? Just not make so many claims in the US. So the US All Products Flyer is completely compliant to our P&Ps with more limited claims for the US. And you can print that off there. We also have international, because as you know, international does not have to be as strict as the US. So the international is the international, and it'd probably be a good idea to have both of those printed off for your clipboard now. I would think that's a great idea. So there is your international All Products Flyer, okay? And then our order form, you may have seen that we changed our order form around a little bit. We've made the order form a little easier to take an order form with now. For example, you can get retail at $149.95 or pick a pack. Retail $149.95 or pick a pack. Remembering that 1x39 or 1x49 equals 1 point, Alavita skincare set equals 1.5 points, and all supportive sleeves are 0.5. So yes, now you don't have to work the math so hard in your head anymore. What do I mean by that? Well, silver kit, 1x39 would be 1 point, 1x49 would be 2 points. You have one more point left. Eon 0.5 and Ice Wave 0.5. You have just filled your silver pack. You have just filled your silver pack. And then auto shipped. You can have 1x39, you can have an x39, x49, or you can have an x39 Eon. So it's a pack and an auto ship, a pack and an auto ship. What's great on the mini cards, there will be a back where you can take notes. So that will be very nice. But this is our new order form. I hope that you like it. So once again, I think we all need to print a new follow-up clipboard, don't we? We got some new tools. Once again, all of these will be soon 5x7, and those will be mailed out as the gifts as well very soon. You may ask yourself, well, what will we have for the mini cards? Well, the mini cards will be the new 5x7 sharing envelope. The GHK card will be a 5x7. What to expect, 5x7. Before and after tracker by 5x7. The all product flyer US and the all product international, we will pick one that we mail out, and then the order form. So it's going to be great. So I hope that the new tools all work for you and make sense. So far, if you're new, is it so hard? I told you what to buy. You really got to buy the tools I told you. You also need to get a follow-up clipboard made, and you just print the files out, and I showed you where they were. I should probably put that in chat. And then you just want to go ahead and get all the tools. So if you're new, do you feel, I don't know if there's somebody here that's brand new, but if you feel like you can do that, then we're doing really good. Let me go ahead and copy the link address for the follow-up clipboard so that you also are ready to print that out. Brand new, anybody brand new? Give me a thumbs up if you're brand new and you feel like you can do what I've told you. You can go buy what I told you and you can go print what I told you. Okay, iPhone is brand new. We're good to go. Some of you that are not brand new may say, well, you've told me this 100 times, and why am I in training yet again? Because I know it all. My answer to you is we are network marketers and we are teachers. And the more you hear it, the better you can teach it. And I would say invite 10 people that are newly on your team to come learn. The more people that are on your team that learn how to do the work and then come do the work with us right after, that's called leverage. And that is the more money you make. Because in network marketing, it's not about you working 150 hours yourself. That's a normal job. Overtime. But it is about having many people in your organization all doing 5 to 10 hours a week together. And that's leverage. That's leverage, okay? For example, when we get to work and I train you guys today how to gift and how to invite, and I give you a goal of gifting 3 people today and inviting 10 to the Patching podcast tonight, that's 100 of us. That's 1,000 invites. That's 1,000 invites in my business. The more people that you have in your business gifting and inviting, that is more leverage in your business. That is network marketing, teaching others to do the same. All right, so now you may say to yourself, well, what are we really teaching them to do? Well, I'm going to show you that now. Here is our system. Here is our system. Before I show you the system, I do want to show you our other site, which is our product site or our exposing site, and that's at startx39now.com. startx39now.com. So we actually build with two sites, our business site, start333biz.com, and our product site, startx39now.com. So let me show you what we do with this site. This is what we do to pique interest or to share what our product is. And once again, we are the power of the patch. We are a patented wearable light technology. You activate your own light with our product to look and feel young again. What you want to do if you're brand new, and if you're not new, what you want to tell your people to do that are new or that you're sharing is to watch the first video on light. It's only 2 minutes. And the second video on the power of the patch, it's only 3 minutes. It's really how our patch works. And GHK copper peptide. Look at this tab. It's really the holy grail of healing. So what you want to do, if you haven't done this yet, is watch those 2 videos, because in a minute, I'm going to show you how you invite your friends or your business colleagues to watch the 2 videos. So if you have not watched them yourself, it would be hard to tell somebody else to do it. You just, as my father used to say, I was just 1 step ahead of my kids with the lesson plan. We are 1 step ahead of our folks. Okay, we're just 1 step ahead. So here's the man. Here's the man who developed the technology, David Schmidt. You can see that he started the company in 2004. He designed the energy patch for the Navy SEALs to keep the guys up at night without stimulants. And then he started working on how to activate stem cells from 2008 until 2018, when X39 was developed with 70 patents. And by the way, the owner of our company, who is 60, looks great. How many people want to work in a company where the creator, the owner, the inventor looks as good as he does? Yeah, he's making technologies to help us all live longer and look better and feel better, all sorts of great things. So here's the patent. You can read it yourself. This is what the patent does. This is our patent, patent 10,716,953. You can read what it does for yourself. That's our patent. We're patented. And of course, the before and after pictures. I'm just going to show you 3. This is me before fast growing cells. And this is me with X39 cellular regeneration. This woman, I don't know, Susan, if you could mute. There's someone that's talking. Hold on. I'm going to mute all again. Thank you. All right. You guys got to help me a little bit because I'm by myself today. So help me. Okay. And look at this woman after a year of X39. She looks 16. Look at this man. Bald and gray, a gray eyebrow. Now he has dark hair. Hair's growing back in. And look at how his eyebrow got dark. This little boy's finger got cut off. It died. In 2 months, it regenerated, X39. This took more time. This is nerve pain in the upper body. Look at this. Look at the nerve. It's all crunched. Within 18 months, the nerve is flowing correctly. That is amazing. So, you know, pictures don't lie. These are just real people having real experience. So I just wanted you all to know, once again, if you haven't looked at our website, startx39now.com, if you're brand new, please do. Also, the other part that I added to the site, which I'm pretty proud of, some of you may or may not have noticed this, is that I changed the order a bit. And I basically have a section that says David Schmidt doesn't stop at X39. It's right there. I really love this section because you can either A, direct people for more knowledge on the 10-minute video of all products, or 1 hour on every product that we make. Also, it is the US All Products flyer because we're online. So when we're online, we are not belly to belly. We need to really be understand that. So there's what our patches do. And then I just added our price list order form, and it's the new one. So you can use the entire startx39now.com for a presentation. Dr. Rhonda Donahue the other day said, oh my gosh, I just used the X39 to present. I said, that's perfect because you can basically just go right here, explain light, tell them, give them their homework to watch the video, explain what the power of the patch is, look at GHK, talk about demand, read the patent, show pictures, and give them some more homework to watch that bigger video, 18 minutes, to look at the patents and to go over what to expect, and then end with the product flyer and the price list. Now, you could even take it one step further. If you're at a big presentation, you could share screen and just show the 1 minute, the 2 minute, and 3 minute video. You could even show the 18-minute video. You could use the Now site and just have your full presentation done for you. And what do? We educate, we read, and we show videos. So there it is. You don't have to know everything. You just have to know how to show someone this site. Okay, so now let's go back to the biz site now that we see that. So what is our system? I want you to write this down. Our system is 333. We used to be so much more. If you guys were here before, you knew we were Ask, Share, Give, we were PPP, we were all sorts of crazy things because we were trying to fix the wrong order of things without understanding. You know, we're learning too. So the correct order is contact 3 a day, which is the same as patch 3 a day, invite 3 a day, and follow up with 3 a day. Inviting comes before follow-up, not after. That was our problem. We had it in the wrong order. Right, Carolyn Jacobs, you know that. You probably figured that out a long time ago, but never told me. So basically what we do is we contact 3 a day, we invite, and we follow up with 3 a day and we close. So we contact 3, invite 3, follow up with 3, and we close. The key in all of this is we make lists and we invite. Write that down. We make lists and we invite. Invite without attachment. The hardest part in this business is to do it without attachment. So I want everybody to repeat after me. We invite without attachment. You don't have to unmute yourself. Say it to yourself. We invite without attachment because it's the inviting that's the work. And it's the energy that comes out and that brings us back. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into the system. To get into the system, all you do is click the system. And you do need to know the username is start333biz and the passcode is 333biz, or you can ask for it. You can ask for the code. Now, many of you were like, we don't know. We're so confused with all these tabs and we don't understand what we're doing. So what I did to help fix that is I made the system a bigger square. So you don't forget that you click to enter the system here. The system is here. All of these tabs below the system are resources, and the system links into all of them. All the tabs here are resources, and the system links into all of them. But sometimes people just want a form without having to go into the system. Sometimes people just want to connect to Telegram or communication without going into the system, and that's okay too. Sometimes people just want to print all that clipboard material out without going in the system. That is why I'm in double place now. But let's go into the system. So the very first thing we do is we make a list. So right now we're going to do that together. I don't care if you're brand new or if you've been with me for 4 years. We are going to make the list together right now. All right, so how do we do that? Well, I'm going to show you. So on the top of your list book or your piece of paper, because you don't have your book yet, which is okay, you're going to write this with a big black marker. Life Wave, the holy grail of healing. Have you heard about stem cells? Who do you know that would like this stuff? Who do you know? And I'm going to jar your memory. So right now, just pull up your phones. Pull up your phones. You can do it on Telegram. You can do it on LinkedIn. But I'm just going to show you on your phones right now. Who do you know? Who do you know that you respect? Who do you know, Susan? Who do you know? Right now, look in your phone. You got 5 more in there that you respect. I know you do. Carolyn, who do you know that you love? Come on. You might have forgotten that one. Who do you know that you can help with their health? Who do you know? Who do you know, April, that you can help with your health? You know that your health was helped. Who do you know? Who do you know that you want to build a business with? I knew I wanted to build a business with Peter and Jan. They were first on my list. I knew it. I was looking forward to doing something with them. Who do you know? Who do you know that has influence or that is an influencer? Who do you know? You know, the one, my friend Liz, everybody knows her, everybody loves her, everybody does whatever she does. I don't know why. They don't do it for me, but they do it for her, but I know her. Who do you know? Who do you know? Who do you know that's a progressive healthcare provider? You know, the ones that muscle test, the chiropractors that hate all the pharma drugs, you know, those ones. Who do you know that's an entrepreneur? You know, the one that has 4 different income streams. They do a network marketing, they do mortgage brokering, they cut hair, and they're a real estate agent. You know, I love those really busy entrepreneurs. They can fit one more in. They know everybody. Who do you know that's a network marketer? Look in your phone right now. Everybody has been in at least one home-based business, at least one in 20 years, at least one. They're in your phone. Look for that one right now and put it on your list. Right now, I want you all to make a list of 5. Right now, do it now. I don't care if you're new or if you haven't been around for a while. Do it. Do it, Heidi. Sherry, I want you to do a new 5. Christy, Stephen, where's that new 5 of you? I know you got it right there. Who did you have breakfast with? Are they on your list yet? He goes out to breakfast with somebody new every day. Who is on your list? Let's go. Now, also, I want you, not these are for my new people, but the people that have been here, I want another list of 5 of who do you want to invite to do this business with? Who are you going to invite to come and do this with us tomorrow? Who, Susan? Who's on your list that's not here today that wants to build a business that can come tomorrow? Who? I want you to invite 5 people that are on your tree right now that you have not invited to share, to learn how to do the business. Okay, everybody good? Everybody do it. Let's do. Put in chat. I'll do an X39 raffle. I will do an X39 raffle right now. I need you to do, anybody that puts 5, I want 5 on the list, can put their name right now in chat and say, I did it. You better do it. And we'll raffle right now, because I know one time I said I would raffle and then I forgot. So I'm going to just do it in the moment and now. Come on, let's go, Stephen. 5, I know you want to be in that raffle. I know you do. Come on, you guys, let's do our list. Who do you know? Who do you know? Who do you know? I want 5 new ones. I want 5 new ones. And it can be who do you know that are new, or who do you know that you want to invite them to this, to do this with you tomorrow? Who do you know? Let's get our list down. And where are you going to write it? You're going to write it right in your list book. And if you don't have a list book, who cares? Get a piece of paper out. My 2 biggest network marketers in this business had a piece of paper. You know who one of them was? Dr. Stacy. 3 years ago, we were on a bus and she got a piece of white paper out and she put another 40 names right on there with me. Who do you know? Who do you know? Who do you know? This is the heartbeat of our business. And if you don't feel like you know anybody, start with the A's in your phone. Who don't you know? I don't know. I can't tell you who Andy is in my phone. I don't care. I'm going to put him on my list. Who's in your L's? Who don't you know? If you tell me you don't know anybody, then put some people you don't know on your list. Let's go. Do a craft fair. Find some new people. Go to Starbucks, hand your card out all day, pretend like you're hanging out there all day, having lattes just to hand your card out. There are a lot of people. Go on your Messenger, start messaging folks on Messenger that you haven't talked to in 10 years. If you say you can't do that, I say you can. You just say, hey, it's Marci. It's been a long time. After COVID, people are lonely. They will want to talk to you. Send a picture of yourself. It's okay. Who do you know? Who don't you know? Who do you know? Who don't you know? Do we have 39 messages? Oh, looky there. Let's go. I got 5. I got 5. I got 5. They're giving me their names. I love this. I have 20 right now. I'm messaging. Good. Let's go. Let's go. I did it. Okay, you guys got 1 more minute. 1 more minute, and then I'm going to raffle. Hurry up. Get your 5. I got 5. Linda's got 5. Let's go. Let's go. Who do you know? Who do you know? Who don't you know? Look in that phone. Don't be afraid. When you write it on piece of paper, it makes it real. They are real. Put their name and their cell number down. Their name and their cell number down. Because you know what? We're going to do something with that in about 5 minutes. We're going to do something with that list. You see, the business isn't hard. Sometimes we make this business so hard. We try to think of all the other things we should be doing other than what actually makes us money, which is list making. I promise we will be doing
this.
Okay, everybody got their list? Anybody else? Come on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let me do a raffle. Here we go. I'm going to the top and I'm just going to scroll and I'm going to close my eyes, but I promise I'll start at the top. Okay, here it is. There's more. Here we go. Gigi. Gigi. Who's Gigi? You won an X39 sleeve. You need to
Me. Hi. Yay.
Gigi.
Woo woo.
You need to email janjrand@gmail.com and let her know you want an X39 sleeve with Marci for list making. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
And I'm putting that in there, janjrand@gmail.com. If you don't email her, you won't get your sleeve. So make sure you do. Okay. I'm so proud of you guys. This is the beginning. You've just done the first step of the system. Is that so hard? Let's go ahead and show you the second step of the system. Okay. Second, we're going to invite. We're going to invite that list now. We're going to invite that list now. What are we going to invite them to? This is the fun part. It's not hard. We're going to invite. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put that in those inviting scripts right into chat. I'm going to put those inviting scripts right into chat. So a few things you might want to know. You just might want to get used to some inviting questions. These should just practice them. Remember I said we're teachers? Have some pillows, students. What do I mean by that? Grab some stuffed animals, some pillows, and just practice. Have you heard about stem cells? What if you could activate your own stem cells for less than a cup of coffee a day? What if you could activate your stem cells to regenerate you just like when you were younger? What's going on with you? Well, I finally found something that helps me with whatever's going on with you. Susan, have you heard about stem cells? Carolyn, what's going on with you? Oh my gosh, you have lower back pain and you really want a business? Well, I found something that helps with both. Have you heard about stem cells? Did you know you could activate your own stem cells for less than a cup of coffee a day? I can just flow with these asks. So what do you do for work? Do you have pain? Where's your pain? Oh, I got something for that. Let me put a patch on you. Let me take you to startx39now.com and invite you to Dr. Stacy's call, right? Do you understand? Like, these are great asks. In fact, you can just take a picture of these and you always have them in your phone. Take a picture, put them in the notes of your phone. You guys will find that I love notes of my phone. And there's some other business asks. There's some great asks, okay? Now we have some foundational scripts. So here's some scripts. So as you guys know, we invite to patching podcasts on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays. So here's a script. I would like to invite you to our patching podcast this Monday, where you will hear real life testimonials and learn about how this cutting edge technology is changing lives. For a great overview, go to startx39now.com. Watch the first 2 videos and then look at the pictures. I will text you the invite below. Okay, so you guys all got that. You all got some new person on your list, right? So how hard is it to take this script and put Bob at the top and your name and number at the bottom? Not hard at all. So you could also then, after the scripts, look at here. You go down to invite to the Patching Podcast. Here's the flyer. Now you do need to go down and find the flyer that matches. Monday matches, Monday matches. And there it is. Oops, I didn't do it right. Give me a minute. I gave you the script twice. Hold on. There it is. Okay. You can, even if you want, get really fancy, and you can go to invite to podcast and go all the way to the bottom. I know you have to go through all the days. And you can just send the link, the Patching Podcast link. That has all of them in one. Although that can kind of overwhelm people. I like to send somebody one at a time, but just so you can see everything we have, sometimes the link's nice. Sorry, guys, I'm struggling. There's the link. So you see, there's Monday, there's Tuesday, there's Wednesday, and there's Thursday. That's how easy it is. So Monday is our testimonial call. It's just 30 minutes. Tuesday is Dr. Stacy, all about doctor influence. Wednesday is a patching party. I do that every Wednesday, and it's experiential. It's fun. You learn about the product, but I also give away 3-month supply of product on like a Wheel of Fortune. So it's really, it's a party. And then Thursday is another 30-minute testimonial call, and one's in Spanish and one's in English. We just actually do a script and invite to each of the podcasts. That's it. That's pretty easy, right? You guys see that? So for example, you're inviting scripts then. Now you understand that there's Monday. There's the Tuesday script. Maybe you want to invite them to Dr. Stacy. I would like to invite you to join us this Tuesday to learn about the science and technology of this cutting edge product from Dr. Stacy. So you could take that one if you want. Wednesday is the patching party. Come hear about the technology, hear testimonials, and you can win a 30-day supply. Have you noticed that everything has in common the Now site? And look at the first 2 videos and the pictures. That's why it's important that you guys do that as well. So because you're telling people to do that. Okay. Then you have your inviting script to the Thursday patching party. And here's the gift script. Now, this is pretty cool. On Monday and Tuesday, I fund gifts when you work in the office. So you could send someone a gift invite and send them to the Patching Podcast or the Dr. Stacy call or the Patching Party. How does that sound? I found a patented wearable light technology that activates your stem cells to repair and regenerate you like when you were younger. Go to startx39now.com. For a great overview, watch the first 2 videos and look at the pictures. Text me your address. I'll send you a gift. So that's pretty cool too, right? I'll put that one in there. So you may say to yourself, well, that's cool, sending a gift, but how does she do that? Well, of course, you can send a gift on your own gift through your business bag that you just bought, of course. But when you work in the office on Monday and Tuesdays, I also fund gifts. It's in the Evolve office. And that is why it's not in the system, because I can't do it every day or I would go broke. But in the office, you can do it. So here it is. You go to the Evolve office. And on Mondays and Tuesdays, this is the gift that can go out. It is 2 X39 and 2 eons with all the information to your person. It's the same information that you print on your follow-up clipboard. It's the same information in your business bag. Have you noticed everything matches? You need to have the same information that you're sending your people. Why? So you can read to them. So you can read together like we did in kindergarten, right? So that's what that is. So how do you fill that out? Well, here's a gift form. And the gift form, there'll be a code in the office in 10 minutes. And then you put your first name, your last name, your phone number, and the receiver's first name, last name, address. You hit submit. It goes to my girl, Jan Rand, and she fills the gift. You can do 3 gifts on Monday and 3 gifts on Tuesday for a total of 6 gifts a week in the office. Okay. So let's go ahead and put the gift link in chat. And once again, I'll give you the code, but so there, that would be, that link goes with the gift invite. Okay. And here's a picture of it. And here's a picture. Lastly, my new favorite invite. You ready? I really thought we should have at least 200 people in the office learning the foundations, working with you in your business. So, give me a minute. I made an invite to do that. And where is it in the system? So where would that invite be? Well, it would be under your invite. Use your inviting script. I would like to invite you to build a business with me. Join our foundational virtual office training on Mondays and Tuesdays, where you learn how to make a list, invite and follow up with your people to receive our cutting edge technology. You will learn how to either get your product for free, become financially safe, or create great wealth. It's your choice. I will text you the invite below. So some of you that I had make a list of that are in your business and you want to invite them to come and do the business, you send that script. You see what I mean? It's a script and an invite. It's a script and an invite. And so then you go invite to a patching podcast. And you know that we do this on Monday and Tuesday. So where is it? Oh, there's the invite right there. There's the invite. So now you can invite to a gift. You can invite to a patching podcast. You can invite to do the have them do the business with you. Do you understand? All we do is take the list and we invite. Text the script, text the invite. I like to take these scripts and put them on the notes of my phone so that I can work them. But if you don't know how to do it, take your camera, take a picture of it, and just retype it. If you also noticed, I sent the entire section of all the scripts there somewhere. So I'll do that one more time because I think it's so important that you guys have it. So all I did is I basically am going to take for you guys from the biz site. You're inviting scripts. So these are all of them. You could even put this right in the notes of the phone. So all the scripts just pop up for you, right? Or you could just go to the biz site and grab them. And then here is our patching podcast scripts. So far, if you're new, can you made your list? Can you just text one of those scripts to your friend and either invite them to the patching podcast tonight or invite them to a gift and the patching podcast? If you can do that and you're brand new, raise your hand that you can do that. All we're doing is making a list and texting them things. That's it. That's all we're doing. Now, I like to say we text and talk and talk and text, right? I like to text first, but if you text and you don't call them, it feels like spam. If you call them and leave a message, but you don't text them, they won't call you back. But if you call and text them, they'll text you back. All you're trying to do is book them into either saying yes to a gift or coming to a coaching podcast or coming to a business podcast. That's all you're doing. And you're doing that through your calendar book of booking the next appointment. People that tell me that they don't have a business, I ask to see their calendar because the calendar is a good indication if they're building the business. Here's a little hint. The more full your calendar, the bigger your business is because we're just booking the next appointment. Okay, so that is all we're doing. So let's go ahead and show that last piece, which is the piece of the follow-up. And you may say, well, how does that work? Well, you go into the system and we already did step 1 and step 2. We made a list and we're texting and talking to them. Step 3, oh, wow, you already learned this too. There's your follow-up clipboard. It's the same documents. Why is it? Because after you send them a gift, you're going to call them and you're going to see that they got their patches and they put them on. And then you're just going to read off your clipboard. And you're going to take them to an order. That's it. Now they may have some objections. So you might want to open your objection handling scripts. And lastly, you may want to use your closing script. Just read what you recommend them having. And then take their order. Let me give you an example. Well, I recommend X39. That is going to be your patented wearable light technology, right? And you saw the now side. So I recommend a silver pack. You can get 3 X39s for $2.99, or you can mix and match. For $2.99, what was going on with you? Oh, you have that lower back pain? Well, I would recommend X39 for your to help with your patented wearable light technology, which of course, you know that according to the patent, it does what it does, which is, of course, elevating GHK copper peptide activates your stem cells. So we're going to get one of those. We're going to get one X49 for lean muscle mass and the heart. Eon for that to reduce all that full body tension. And of course, tension is a big indication of inflammation. And then Ice Wave, because Ice Wave is so fast acting and it's non-addictive. So you could get all 4 of those for $2.99. And yeah, we just added up the points because 1 X39, X49 is 1 point, and all the supportive patches are 0.5. So 1.5 is a total of 3 points. And of course, 1 X39 the following month to keep your stem cells activated. Your name is, your address is, and you can take the order. Now you may say, I took my order, but now I don't know what to do. That's okay. You can go right under here to input the order and it will show you how to do it. You can always call Jan Rand as well, as she helps with so much of the detail. So I'll put her number in, and I see your hands raised, Heidi. I'll get to you in just one moment. So the last piece that is important to know is to basically make sure that you are connected with Evolve Connect. This is our communication. Make sure that you have joined our Telegram pages. You need to, if you don't have Telegram, you need to either enroll in it with Apple or Android. You put your name, your phone number, your address, your email, and then it will take you out. Then you have to come back in, and the Team Evolve is all our communication. This is our stories only. This is a lot, 4 years of history. Our business, our practitioner team, and our before and after pictures in our Spanish. Also, you can join our Facebook. There it is, all our Facebooks. And also our YouTube channels, because once again, it's important to communicate. So these are all very important. So the system is, as you can see, 333. We make a list, we invite, we follow up, and we close. So today, what you're going to do, because you have a list of 5, you guys are, I'm going to put it right here. Your homework today is you're going to invite to, let's go ahead. Let's invite to 2 gifts, 5 patching podcasts, call 5 Monday podcasts, 5 Monday podcast invites. You guys understand what I mean by that? And 3 Tuesday business invite podcasts, which is what we're doing right now. And at 5 till 12, I'm gonna raffle anybody that did 2, 5, and 3. Well, that's not really fair. Anybody that does 10 invites, you can put your name in the raffle at 5 till noon. Because I know some of you are new, you're not inviting maybe to business yet, you're doing initial inviting to product. So anybody that does 10 invites today will be in our X39 raffle. Will be in our X39 raffle. Does that make sense? And Susan, don't let me forget, you text me at 5 till noon telling me that we need to raffle. So with that, let's get to work. I'm going to go ahead and, Heidi, you had a question? Go ahead, unmute yourself.
It was just regarding the 1.5 on the top of your new order form. It said the word Alavita, but isn't Alavita just a support patch, or is the 1.5 for the full trio, or is the trio with the Revive? That's my question.
So the 1.5 is for the Alavita trio, which is a day, a night cream, and 2 Alavita sleeves. It's not just Alavita by itself, and it does not come with the new eye cream. And maybe I should put that,
Thank you for clarifying that.
more clear
still
on the
appreciate
order form. Yeah, you're welcome, Heidi. Great question. Okay.
Yeah, because it's confusing with the trio with the new Revive, because there's technically 3 topicals,
right,
but the
Revive
trio
is
is referring to the patch. Okay,
yeah, no,
got
the
it.
trio does not have Revive, and trio doesn't refer just to the patch. The trio is day cream, night cream, and 2 sleeves of the Alavita patches. Okay, that is what we call the Alavita skincare trio. You can buy that separately by itself under skincare, or you can fill it in our kits, and it takes 1.5 points. So for example, if you're going to do a silver pack and do 1x39, that's a point. The skincare Alavita trio is 1.5 points, so that's 2.5, and then you could do an Eon for 0.5. There would be your 3 points as an example. Everybody with me on that? Okay, great. Good question, Heidi. Okay, so today's no more training at 1 o'clock training. Today is Monday. The only trainings that the EvolveTeam Evolve does on Mondays is we do an 11 o'clock, a 10 o'clock training, and then we go to work right now. So Carrie, we are, I don't know if you're looking at Eastern time, 11, 12, 1. I'm not sure what your, I don't know what your 1 p.m. training means, 10, 11, 12, 1. We just did our 10 o'clock training, which is 1 o'clock Eastern, and now we're moving into work. Okay, so we're gonna stop stop live stream. We're gonna stop the recording.